Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Yahweh the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Now don't be tricked by the name of this video. This does not have to do with anything that has to do with diet or, eating in general, as in physical food. Just to get that out of the way before I even get into the lesson. This is dealing with, spiritually overeating, man. Okay, as in, you have a saying that goes, sometimes our eyes are bigger than our belly, man. And I can attest to that, man. Right, I can't tell you the amount of times where I made myself 2 plates because I think, the one plate, oh, that's not going to be good enough for me. So, I make 2 plates, and here I come to find out that I barely could eat half of the first plate. So now I have a plate and a half of uneaten food that, if I'm out somewhere, they're going to have to throw that out. Or, I'm going to have to put it away for later. All right, so you also have another saying that goes, don't bite off more than you can chew. All right, don't bite off more than you can chew. Okay, and how does that tie with the scriptures? I'm going to show you. Okay, but before I even get into that, before I bring out the precepts, man, what it means is, don't overeat spiritually, as in, learn what you need to know. Okay, the scripture said, be not over righteous, man. Okay, be not over righteous. Okay, but, and don't, force yourself to know everything. You're not going to know every breakdown. I don't know every breakdown, man. Right, the apostles of GMS don't know every breakdown. Gorilla don't know every breakdown. Nate don't know every breakdown. Okay, but guess what, though? Every man has his, ability to know what he knows. Some brothers might be good at history. Some brothers might be good at quoting precepts off the top of the head. Some brothers might be good at teaching prophecy. Okay, but, every brother has their own lot, man. You can't be that what we call lone wolf. You can't be that top guy who knows everything. That's just not how it is in this truth, man. Okay, let me pull up some scriptures. Put my phone on the tripod here. Let's see. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 25. Bear with me a second. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, and verse 16. It says, "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith, and you vomit it up." Right, now what is that talking about? That's talking about the scriptures. Okay, and just to further prove my statement. Okay, remember that. Matter of fact, I'll even read it again. Or it's lucky, I already turned a page. You can go back a few seconds if you want to hear it again. It's lucky. Let me just go into the next scripture. Remember the honey. Okay, remember how it's likened to honey. Okay, which is what? A food. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 10 and verse 8. It says, "And the voice which I heard from heaven spoke unto me again, and said, Go, and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel, which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel, and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it, and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter." Right, so, that was, John, in his talk with the angels, about the prophecies and the scriptures. Or I should say, writing them down, for us in this time, the angel was telling him, they, to take the understanding of the scriptures. Okay, which the little book is what? Right, the Bible, the scriptures. And the honey is what? The understanding of the scriptures. Okay, so that's why, scriptures say, be not over wise. Okay, and be not over righteous. Okay, just but take what is sufficient for thee. Okay, in another, little parable, or, I guess we could say it's symbolic. I'll say, for example, your food needs, energy to, to work, which is what? By food. Okay, you eat as much food as you need, but if you overeat, then you're going to get sick. Same with water. Right? Water is life. Without water, you die. But guess what? Having too much water can actually kill you, and you can look into that to confirm such a case as being true. Having too much water in your body can actually kill you. Okay, so, having everything in abundance is not always, the greatest thing, man. Okay? But, it goes back to what I'm saying. Somebody asks, break down the scripture, break down that scripture, break down the other scripture. You might not always have all the answers, but that's, perfectly, balanced. That's just the way it is. Because, nobody can take all the understanding of the entire book at one time, man. Okay, that's why John couldn't, John, was sick, as we read. Okay, because it's too much, to have the full understanding at one time. Okay, so you take what is sufficient, what is needed for one's salvation. Okay, and then you move on to, to other things. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get one more scripture. Bear with me a second. It's not easy to flip with one page. Side joke. I should say one hand. I think it said one page. It's not easy to flip pages with one hand. Just to correct myself. Looking for the book of 1 Peter. Should know what's back here. Okay, there it is. Let's see, 1 Peter. Okay, I got it. All right, this is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. Right, and that's what we are to desire, man. Right, the sincere milk of the scriptures. What was the milk? Okay, the understanding of little things. Okay, a good start would be to read the Bible, front to back. That'd be a first start, man. Okay, which I recommend every one of us do. I myself done it. But something we all should do is read the entire book front to back. But with that being said, certain people think that you can understand it just by reading it front to back. The answer is no. Scriptures say precept must be upon precept, here a little and there a little, to understand the scriptures. But the point of the matter is, just so you can, read it front to back, you'll be, for one, you'll have the bragging right, because these Christian pastors never read the Bible front to back. I mean, at least 50% of them. So that's already a one-up on 90% of these Christians out here. Right? Having the Bible studies, never read the entire Bible. Right? Think about how embarrassing that is. Here you got, guys 18 is read the entire Bible. But, 50-year-old, pastor never read the entire book. And as I said, man, we're on the level. And I'll say this, man, I don't have the whole knowledge. I'm still growing yet. We grow every day, man. Okay? Nobody can say they have the whole knowledge. Christ himself didn't know everything when he was on earth. Okay, he didn't know everything. That's why when he asked him, what time are you coming back? Well, I don't know. Because he didn't know. Okay, so, with that being said, um, it just shows that, just by, study, we clearly, just by the milk of the scriptures, we can refute these Christians on 90%, if not 100% of the doctrine. Okay, clearly we can refute them with what we know. And these guys went to, these pastors and, well, what do they call them? Damn, I can't think of the word at the moment. Oh, scholar. They went to, the universities to learn. But guess what? Somebody who's never, hey, look, I never made it past, middle school. I'm not going to lie. That's true. But I am self-learned. Right? I am self-learned. Right? That's another subject for another time. All right, but the scriptures say the Lord takes the low and the meek of the world and will make them confound the wise, nearly paraphrasing the scripture. But anyway, hope that was a fine lesson. You can share your thoughts down below. And for that being said, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shai.